Just over 2 weeks ago, I stood here with nearly 200 kilometres to walk in the month of October and $500 to raise for the Black Dog Institute. Well, I'm very happy to say that we've done both of those. We have walked the 200 kilometres and you have helped me raise more than $600 to help folks struggling with mental health. It's been an amazing time and I've still got 10 days to go. So if you haven't donated or if you want to add any extra donation, no pressure. As we always say around here, donations are always appreciated, never expected. But a huge thank you to everyone who's donated already. Like I say, $600 raised. I've now walked 223 kilometres in the last 20 days. So we've overachieved. I didn't want to underset the target, but it turned out that it's beautiful around here, despite the few challenges with things like wind, with planes flying overhead, with a few other things going on. It's all worked out fine, and being springtime here in Australia, it's been really good to do. So just a recap for those that haven't been following along what's been going on. So the Black Dog Institute here in Australia, they help folks who are struggling with mental health challenges, with depression, with anxiety, and they do a lot of really good work, and I've shared some stories throughout the month already and will continue to do so. Still got 10 days to go with this, about my challenges, my journey with anxiety and with mental health, and hopefully from what I've heard from folks, it's been helping out. It has helped out a bunch of people, and that's really cool. That's great to hear. That's just, just a reminder. It's not that it's going to be revolutionary, but even if it's just evolutionary, if it just makes you stop and think about things, especially for us creative types, which I know many of you are like me, we tend to get up inside our own head a lot, and we spend a lot of time in there thinking and overthinking and rethinking and catastrophizing and doing all of those things. So for me, this has been a great opportunity to just reset and refocus, and the very act of having to think of something to talk about every day, to tap into my experience, to talk to other people as well, because a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about has been based on my conversations with others. And I think one of the big things that I want to focus on for the next 10 days is to destigmatize. That's the word, and I think the Black Dog Institute even say it's not a real word, it's kind of a made up word, but I kind of love it. I kind of like it. Destigmatize. It means to remove the stigma around conversations about mental health. Now, I know that because you're watching this video, because you're part of this community, you probably are in the same camp where you don't think there's a stigma around mental health, but there's still a lot of people that do. I watch a lot of sport. There's a lot of people in the sports world that are like, toughen up, and don't be a wuss, don't be like all that sort of language. And they're the sort of people that are probably suffering and struggling the most. I mean, to be honest, creative types, we tend to be a little bit more in touch with our feelings and emotions. I mean, not all of us, but a lot of us, whereas people in other industries maybe not. So I guess my hope and my challenge is, how do we talk to other people that maybe aren't comfortable having these conversations, to actually destigmatize and to have conversations about mental health? Because as we've talked about throughout the month, it's not really any different to a physical injury. And I think one of the first videos I did this month, I talked about the fact that if someone walks in with a broken leg, everyone's suddenly going, how can I help you? I'm so sorry that you've broken your leg. How can we help you with this? Whereas if someone is suffering from depression or anxiety, it's not visible and it's much harder to have those conversations. So all I want to say is, again, a big thank you. And if there's any way at all that you can help other people out by having conversations with them, by just thinking, by making it part of your daily check-in. I'm wearing this t-shirt today. Are you okay? Sometimes the best and the simplest thing you can do is just check in with someone. Just reach out to them, give them a phone call, go see them, send them a note on Instant Messenger if you have to, but ask, how you doing? Are you okay? Everything going cool? And they may not open up to you, they may not tell you everything, but it's going to help. It'll help them, and it'll probably help you as well, because sometimes being the helper, you can help identify your own feelings. That's a good thing too. So thank you again. If you do want to support, petejohns.com/walk is the place that you can go. I'm going to continue this in the next 10 days. So even though we've achieved the targets, I want to do more, because, why not? Why not overachieve? What do we say? Under promise, over deliver. That's what I like to do. Thanks everyone for watching this one. Please, this week, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, reach out to someone, and keep creating. I'll see you soon.